Hello everyone, I'm Lux and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is quite exciting for me personally since I really want to provide you guys with a fresh perspective on learning the Chinese language. So, you can probably tell by the title, this video will not focus on the pronunciation of individual phrases. Instead, we'll cover all the topics and aspects related to time expressions in Chinese, including how to express a particular date, days of the week, a specific time, and all that good stuff. So if you're looking for the most efficient way to master time expressions in Chinese, then keep watching. Before we dive into any time expressions, let's talk about the prerequisites of expressing time in Chinese, which is understanding the number expressions. In particular, you should be able to count from 0 to 100. Numbers are not only crucial for any Chinese learning beginners or HSK 1 students, but it's also an integral part of Chinese time expressions. In this video, we will not cover that in detail, but if you want a complete guide on number expressions, feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know. In China, when we express a date, unlike many Western countries, we usually follow the order of year, month, and date. The formula for expressing a date is to use the numbers followed by the units of time. 年 for year, 月 for month, and 日 or 号 for day. These units were created to help us measure time. 日 and 号 are interchangeable, but 号 is definitely more commonly used in spoken Chinese. For example, as of filming this video, today is August the 3rd, 2023. To express this in Chinese, we start with the year 2023. Expressing the year 2023 is quite different from expressing the number 2023. You only need to read digit by digit as 2023 and then add the unit of year 年 to it, and becomes 2023年. Month expressions are quite straightforward, with January being the first month of the year, represented by the number 1, which is 一 in Chinese. Then you just add the unit for month, 月 to it, and become 一月. The same logic applies to the other month. Therefore, August is the 8th month of the year and is called 八月 in Chinese. For a particular day, unlike in English, we don't need ordinal numbers. We simply use number plus the unit 日 or 号. So according to the formula, August the 3rd, 2023 will be expressed as 2023年8月3号. Okay, now to test out if you get it or not, let's pause for quiz time. How would you say May 27th, 1998 in Chinese? Perfect! It would be 1998年5月27号. Then let's move on to expressing the days of the week. It's a simple formula, week plus numbers. First, we need to know the Chinese phrase for week. There are 3 commonly used phrases by native speakers: 星期, 礼拜, and 周. Then, according to the formula mentioned before, you simply add the corresponding number to the chosen phrase for week. I'll give you an example to help you understand. In China, culturally, Monday is considered the first day of the week and is represented by the number 1, which is 一 in Chinese. So let's just use one of the 3 week phrases. I'll use 星期 here. Then, by combining 星期 and the number 一, we will get the expression for Monday, which is 星期一. Pretty straightforward, right? This logic applies to Tuesday through Saturday as well. Tuesday is 星期二, Wednesday 星期三, Thursday 星期四, Friday 星期五, and Saturday is 星期六. Sunday is a little different since it is not represented by the number 7 in Chinese, so there is no 星期七 in Chinese. Instead, we add either the character 日 or 天 to 星期 and become 星期日 or 星期天. The same logic applies to the other 2 phrases 礼拜 and 周. Look at this chart here. From Monday to Saturday, you just simply follow the formula. For Sunday, 礼拜 is the same as 星期. You can say either 礼拜日 or 礼拜天. But if you use 周, you can only say 周日 for Sunday. These three phrases are interchangeable, but 礼拜 is definitely more commonly used in spoken Chinese than written Chinese. Check out this video here to learn more about the days of the week in Chinese. Next, let's discuss how to indicate a specific time in Chinese. In Chinese, we follow the principle of the bigger unit preceding the smaller unit when expressing a specific time. To assist us, we use two new units, 点 and 分. 点 means o'clock and is used to indicate a whole hour. For example, 8 o'clock is 八点 in Chinese. However, there is one exception. 2 o'clock is 2点 rather than 2点. For times that are not a whole hour, we use 分. The format is number plus 点 plus number plus 分. For instance, 5:10 is 5点10分 in Chinese. If the time is 2:05, we can express it as 2点05分. To differentiate between morning and afternoon times, we use the phrases 上午 for morning and 下午 for afternoon. For example, 8 a.m. is 上午8点 and 4 p.m. is 下午4点. Next, we have two special units for expressing a specific time in Chinese. 30 minutes are called 半 and 15 minutes are called 刻. Therefore, 4:30 can be expressed as 4点30分 or 4点半. And 7:15 can be expressed as either 7点15分 or 7点1刻. I sometimes got questions from students that since 1课 is 15 minutes, then 45 minutes would be 3课, so 7:45 would be 7点3刻. I mean, unfortunately, that's very incorrect, though it's perfect in mathematics. Keep in mind that we only have 1课 in Chinese. However, to express 7:45, we can use the character 差, which means lack or be short of. Since 7:45 lacks 15 minutes to become 8 o'clock, we say 差15分8点. It's also correct to say 差1刻8点, since 15分 can be changed to 1刻. These expressions are actually very commonly used in real-life conversations, since they can help improve efficiency when speaking. Now here's a quiz. Can you tell me 3 ways to express the time 2:45 in Chinese? Yes. 2点45分 差15分3点 差1刻3点. Last but not least, let's talk about the flow of time in Chinese. In the center of the timeline, we have the present moment, which is today and referred to as 今天 in Chinese. Moving to the left, yesterday is 昨天, and the day before yesterday is 前天, and the day before 前天 is 大前天. On the right side, tomorrow is 明天, and the day after tomorrow is 后天, and the day after 后天 is 大后天. It's very interesting to see how beautiful and symmetrical this timeline is. For example, the antonyms 前 and 后 are utilized to express the day before yesterday and the day after tomorrow. Also, the use of that in this context is something to think about for you language learners that I just want to point out. Then, when it comes to the year, this year is 今年. Moving to the left, last year is 去年, and the year before last year is 前年, and the year before that is 大前年. On the right side, next year is 明年, and the year after next year is 后年, and the year after that is 大后年. But when talking about the flow of month in Chinese, this month is referred to as 这个月. 这 means this, and 个 is the measure word for month. When expressing last month and next month, we will use the antonyms 上 and 下. Last month is 上个月, and next month is 下个月. The same logic applies to the flow of the week as well. This week is 这个星期, last week is 上个星期, and next week is 下个星期. There are some special points towards the flow of the week, which will not be discussed in this video. I made a separate video talking about this, so go check it out if you're interested. Phew! We actually covered quite a lot of topics in this video, but I really enjoy making this type of ultimate guide video since I believe this is going to be the fastest way to help you learn Chinese. If you also enjoyed watching this video, please like, subscribe, and feel free to ask any question you may have. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.